Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nikki Marie, back with another video. Okay, so I'm in the process of making some rolls that I found on YouTube. I'm following this recipe and this is not looking too good. It's not looking like hers did. So it's this thing called togjang. I don't know, I'll put it up on screen. But basically hers came out like to a paste and mine is looking a little clumpy. Like the flour that's in it, it's looking real clumpy. So I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna continue and we're gonna see if it works. But I gotta get the ingredients going. I'm gonna try to actually show y'all. You see how it's like clumpy? Like the flour is like, I don't know, it's not like pasty like hers is, but who knows? So we're just gonna let that cool down. We're gonna go with it. The other day, I made some really good rolls from a different recipe. They came out pretty good. And then I went ahead and made them again, but I kind of like, I don't know. I guess I did something different. I don't know. And it just didn't come out as good. Like I made them smaller and they were just more dense. So I found this other recipe. We're gonna try it out. So let's start with 4.5 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of sugar. This recipe calls for double proofing, so it's gonna take a while before these are ready. I need 1/4 cup of butter and I need 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. But here's how it's looking. This is just the flour. But I will link the recipe down below if you guys want to try it out yourself. I guess we gotta see how this turns out to see if I want to try it or not. Tonight I gotta wash my hair. I got 2 more days, y'all, before I go on my trip. So excited. So excited. Also, I got sugar and water. Start preparing dinner. The bread is looking pretty good. It's almost double in size, I think. I'm still gonna let that sit. But I've got some potatoes that need to be used, so I'm gonna peel all these and slice them up for fried potatoes. I'm also gonna make some tibs today. So it's time to get to our bread. It's definitely huge compared to what it was before, so I'm just gonna get the air out of it, and then I'm gonna put it on this parchment. So alright, y'all, so the bread is still going. I'm gonna give it some more time, but in the meantime, I'm about to start my tibs. So I'm watching YouTube right now. If you hear that in the background, that's what it is. But alright, y'all, here's what I'm working with. I got some tibs, I got some potatoes. I always found like how these potatoes came out. I usually use the golden potatoes for this, but all I had was those rusteds that were almost going bad, so I had to use those. But definitely use golden potatoes for your fried potatoes. Here's the tibs. I just made me a little plate because I'm still waiting on the biscuits. And I'm about to make a little honey butter to go on top of the biscuits. So I'll see y'all once the biscuits are done. Good morning, guys. So it is the next day, and I just remembered that I forgot to update you guys from last video. So I kind of ended it on a cliffhanger with the update on the girl rebooking the trip last time for TURO. So she did end up booking again for the 2 more days. So today's Monday. After that whole fiasco on Saturday, she's supposed to return the car today. I'm not gonna let her extend it anymore because I need the car back. It needs to have maintenance performed, oil change, you know. So yeah, she needs to return the car today, and hopefully she's on time. So right now it's 9:32. We've got some interviews this morning at 10. So we're gonna do some interviews. Yeah, that's where we are with that. Also, another thing, I had changed my settings inside TURO to allow her to rebook. So I had chose, you know, any duration of trip you can basically do, and I forgot to change it back once she booked. So I got a booking last night for Tuesday, and the girl wanted to pick up the car just for 1 day. My rental, you have to have the car. I just called that number back, and they had a nerve to say, who am I speaking with? You supposed to say who you are. You calling me. I hung up and blocked her because I can't with the scams. Anyways, so I changed my settings. I got that booking. You try to book it for 1 day. My minimums is you got to book for 3 days. I'm not going through these headaches of TURO for somebody to come and rent the car for 1 day. Like, no, absolutely not. So I've got my car on a pause, basically. So I had to message that person that booked and was like, no, the car is going to be unavailable for maintenance, whatever. And I just put on pause for now because I am going out of town and my business partner is going out of town. So nobody's going to be here to be able to like manage that. I'm just going to leave that at that. But I was able to cancel her reservation or whatever. So yeah, so hopefully we have no more issues. If this girl somehow comes back and says that she can't return the car because she's still in the hospital, let me go get ready for these interviews, child, and go from there. Hey y'all, so it is literally a couple days after I saw you guys, and an update on the TURO guest. She tried to extend the trip 1 more time. She did it twice already. She tried to do it once more, and I told her no. And I told her she needed to return the car that day, which was Monday. She was still stating that she was still in the hospital. So I was just like, regardless of what's going on, you need to return it today. Like, I can't extend it anymore. And so she returned the car 6 hours after the return time. So it was supposed to be returned at noon, and she returned around 6:30. So yeah, I got an extra $40 something for that trip. So in total for that trip, I made $353. And that was for a week of her having the car. She had it from Monday to Monday. So yeah, it was what it was. Second guess, not so great, but I guess it works out in the end as long as they bring the car back, no damages and nothing like that. But yeah, that's how much I made. She also didn't bring it back all the way full, so that was part of that was $17 for gas or gas fees. But right now I'm in a hotel. I don't know if you can tell. I'm in the Marriott by Dulles Airport in Virginia, getting ready to go on my trip, y'all. So this morning I went and got my hair done. You guys will see that tomorrow. It's braided like super long, kind of bigger braids. And we went and got COVID tested this afternoon, and luckily we don't have COVID, but my dad does have the flu, and he is coughing and, you know, just not 100%. So I do have a mask and probably gonna get some more masks because right now we are staying in the same room. When we go to San Juan, I'm pretty sure he got us 2 separate rooms. And then on the cruise, we have 2 separate rooms. But, you know, until he starts to feel better, you know, I need to stay masked up. Just to hopefully avoid getting the flu, because when I get sick, it is not, it's not good. Like, I get sick, so I just don't want that. So I'm gonna try to just make sure I wash my hands a lot and try not to touch my face. And yeah, so right now I'm just like, got the bonnet on, I'm about to take a shower. I'm working on editing this video, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's gonna be vacation vibes. We're gonna be turning up. Hopefully my dad feels better tomorrow though, because it's gonna be a buzzkill if he's not better, at least getting better tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.